In today's episode, we cover one of the bucket list adventures that I allowed Monty to go on for his 50th birthday a few years back. He only got permission after I made sure his life insurance policy was in force and paid up. Only kidding, of course. Maybe. To make sure the old guy was looked after, he was accompanied by Devon, who is also an avid skier. I passed on this one since I had not been skiing as long as Monty and I didn't want my yard sale wipeouts to be recorded for posterity to view. So come along with us today as we watch the boys shred some fresh tracks. Welcome to Second Wind Adventures, where we start the next chapter in our life where retirement can be fun, exciting, and challenging.
Follow along with us as we continue to transition from our regular full-time work life to a more flexible lifestyle that includes cottage living, adventure travel, and our dream to circumnavigate the globe on a sailing catamaran.
This is us, Alina and Monty. We would love if you joined us so that we can share with you the trials of achieving our goals.
So it was the winter of my 50th birthday, and I got the idea that if I was going to go on a business trip to Vancouver, that I would take my skis and Devon along for a quick adventure. Just to strike off one of those bucket list items. In this case, it just happened to be Heli-Skiing. I've been an avid skier since I was in my early teens, and we had traveled as a family to Whistler Blackcomb Mountain many times before on different trips, but we'd never been heli-skiing before. Whistler is a world-class ski destination and the highest ski vertical in North America. It was the host of the 2010 Winter Olympics, and it's only an hour and a half drive from Vancouver, Canada. Although I had booked the day-long heli tour weeks in advance, I didn't actually tell Devon what we were doing for the day, and he thought we were just going to Whistler to ski for a few days. When we showed up to register for the trip the night before, I could see the look of apprehension, fear, and excitement on his face, and probably on mine as well. We had to spend the first 2 hours before taking off being briefed on avalanche safety and how to use the transducers to find each other in the group just in case there was an avalanche. They provided all the safety gear, including a fold-away shovel, telescopic probing poles, transducers, and locators, which each person had to carry with them on their backpack. I already had my powder skis with me, but we rented a pair of fat skis for Devon for the trip. When the day came, we had a few centimeters of new snow the night before, but the weather turned out to be a bluebird day, and the visibility was extremely clear. The flight out of the ski area was spectacular and very scenic. You could see all the snow-covered peaks all around us. Getting dropped off by the helicopter at the top of some of the runs was rather precarious, as you couldn't see where he's going to land, and there didn't seem to be enough room, and some steep cliffs seemed to surround us on all sides. When we were getting ready for our first runs, we found the snow at the top to be fairly firm from being wind-packed with a layer of fresh snow on top. We did most of our skiing between 5,000 and 10,000 feet, and we got in about 7 runs for the day. This involved getting picked up by the helicopter at the bottom of the bowl at about 5,000 feet and then being brought back up to the top and being dropped off at the rim of the bowl for the next run. We were accompanied by a guide who we followed down in a line. For the most part, we were able to make our own fresh tracks in the virgin snow. Some people may think that you have to be an expert skier or someone in amazing physical shape to heli-ski, but this is certainly not the case. I mean, look at me. I believe that if you're an intermediate skier in good shape, you should be fine. Even though my legs were burning after about the third run, we did have plenty of opportunity to rest on the way down and also while we were waiting for the helicopter. The conditions today were fairly tame. The risk of avalanches is very low. If there was a higher risk, then these wipeouts would have triggered some slides for sure. I bet he thought no one was watching. Oh! After about 3 runs, we had to break for lunch at the bottom of the glacial bowl that we had just skied. The scenery around us was amazing, and you could see the tracks that we made from the morning. The tour company also provided lunch and hot drinks that were brought up to us on the helicopter that we came in on. So, would we do this again? Sure we would, but just like every other ski trip we've done out west, it's like rolling the dice and timing is everything. You just have to go ahead and book your trip and hope that the ski gods are smiling upon you and that you happen to get that major dump of snow just before or during your trip. Otherwise, there's always après-ski activities.
There's a helicopter that we just flew back on. Unloading all our equipment. Cool stuff. Would you do it again?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that fun?
yeah. Maybe next time there'll be more snow.
Yeah, even more snow.
Although the snow was good today, so
Yeah.
it was enjoyable.
Yeah.